Hey, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I'm here with a book haul spanning 3 months. So, you guys all know that I cheat at these games. I'm sure that you do. It's the truth. I do cheat. So yeah, I have 3 books that I got at the end of March. No, this is March. 3 books that I got at the end of February. It's all a blur right now, am I right? Anyway, 3 books that I got right at the end of February. I can't even remember if I cheated with these, but anyway, I tallied them back in February and I'm just now showing them to you. And then I have a legitimate March stack that I ordered like at the very beginning of March, because when you're controlling yourself for 30 days, then when you're released from that restraint, you just immediately want to binge again. And then I have the definite cheats, but there are excuses for those. There's always excuses. We'll get to that. Anyway, these 3 that I think I bought them in February. I don't know. I got David McCullough's John Adams. I just was feeling this compulsion to buy a book and happened to drive by the Goodwill and went in to check if there was anything worthwhile, and scoring this gorgeous, pristine, floppy edition of a David McCullough for $1 was very, very satisfying. So happy day there. And then I am reading through some indie press releases with several lovely ladies. You are welcome to join us. The end of March this month is we post these videos reviews on the last day of the month. So this month is Feminist Press. So for that I bought I Love Myself When I'm Laughing, and then again when I'm looking mean and impressive by Zora Neale Hurston. This is an anniversary edition. So, you know, I love Zora. And then a new release, Fiebre Tropical by Juliana Delgado Lopera. Really looking forward to reading this one. I hear good things. Hopefully not Catcher in the Rye things. One. We shall see. I will keep you posted because I have to read that one in the next 3 days. So, yes. So, moving on to the legitimate March purchases, I should say. I'm finding that buying books for a reason helps me control myself. So, I'm getting a lot better at just not buying willy-nilly, but buying books that I have plans to read outside of Book Outlet, which got me majorly in trouble. Anyway, so here, continuing with the hashtag Indie Press Project, in April we are doing NYRB. So for that, I got The Farm in the Green Mountains by Alice Herden Zuckermeyer, and I believe this is translated from the German, no less. So this will be perfect for the German reads, the year-long readathon. This is translated by Ida H. Washington and Carol E. Washington. So I am really liking the NYRB format as well. They all have this background art with the insert text right there. I'm really liking that style. So I have a couple more earmarked that I want to get as well, but starting with this one. And then for May, January, February, March, May, I got The Enlightenment of the Greengage Tree by Shakufa Azar. This was shortlisted for the Stella Prize, and it's currently longlisted for the Booker International. And I got this. This is Europa. So this one fulfills 3 slots. We're reading Europa in May for hashtag Indie Press Project. This author is currently living in Australia. And so hashtag Aussie April. And this is translated from the Persian. So I'm trying to read more translated. And a 4th, I'm trying to read some of the Booker International long list. I found several of those titles intriguing, and Kamal has been reading those, so I've been enjoying reading them and then watching his review videos. So this one ticks a lot of boxes, and hopefully I will have something to tell you soon about this one, because I'm hoping to read it for Aussie April. And then another of the Booker International long list that I got, Adam will appreciate this one. Hurricane Season by Fernanda Melchor, translated from the Spanish by Sophie Hughes. And this one I ordered from Book Depository because I wanted this edition. I think it's Australian edition. It came from Australia and it wasn't yet printed here. But I mean, come on, is that not gorgeous? Sorry. Yeah. And you know, I'm from Florida, so I am all about some hurricane season. I have history, okay? Totally. And then Sean and I are continuing with our Faber stories, hopefully with a new twist. Stay tuned. So I got Adrian Tomine's Intruders. This is the 3rd wave of releases, but this one is actually a graphic novel. So excited about that. And I wonder if it's translated. No, Born in Sacramento. Okay, so there's that. And then I got a new release on release day. I love this author, Linda Sue Park, Prairie Lotus. I actually met her back in the day and really have appreciated her ever since. She's Korean and Korean American. She was actually an ESL student, and I got to hear her talk about that. It's just lovely. But yeah, I got this for middle grade March as well, so I need to get to this in the next 3 days. And another one, I kind of bought this one for myself for my birthday because of the cover by, and also I love this author and I want to read all of her books. I've only read one, but I've convinced that I will love them all. And Mr. Flood's Last Resort by Jess Kidd, also for Irish readathon. Again, I need to get to it, but I probably will just start this one this month because I have the audio version as well from my library, and I really loved listening to himself on audiobook. I mean, who doesn't love a gorgeous Irish accent, I ask you? So yes. And I looked up this author, I believe lives in the UK, but her parents are Irish. So, and these 2 books, this one and himself, are actually set in Ireland, I think. I'll know more soon. Oh, and the cover, I mean, it's cute and all, but this is called, I think, Hoarders in the UK, but look at the kitties. Yeah, baby. So, and then Dark Emu by Ruth Pascoe. This is an Indigenous author from Australia, and I think this is, The Birth of Agriculture. So I thought it was nature writing, but yeah, cultivated nature writing, I guess. Really looking forward to this. I think Jacqueline and I we're going to read it together for Aussie April. So there's that one. And then the cheats, but I have excuses. I had ordered these. I went ahead and ordered them mid-March because I wanted to have them for Aussie April. And yeah, so I got Follow the Rabbit Proof Fence by Doris Pilkington. Actually, someone commented and told me about this book when I mentioned wanting to read more books with Doris authors and Doris characters. So yeah, thank you so much. I forget her name at the moment, but I'm very excited to read this one. It's tiny, but I think mighty. So there's that. And then The Power of One by Bryce Courtenay. I've actually been wanting this one for quite some time. This one is an author. He's living in Australia, but originally from South Africa, I believe. Yes, I encountered him when I was researching for my South African reads in January. So I actually had this one in my cart at Book Outlet a while back and lost it before I checked out. So I finally got it to read for Aussie April. And then Mullumbimby by Melissa Lukashenko. This one's also for Aussie April. This one I saw Natalie from my reading days talk about this one and love it. And I know I've heard Jacqueline from 6 Minutes for Me mention Melissa Lukashenko before, so I thought this would be a perfect pick for Aussie April. So I have that one as well. So I'm very excited that I have quite a few Aussie April reads that I'm looking forward to. I'm planning to dive right in on April 1st with those. So, I mean, I really needed those to be prepared for Aussie April, and I'm glad I got them. And actually, I was going to do an April haul, but I really don't believe I will be getting any books in April for obvious reasons. So I just decided to lump this all together and admit that I cheat in my games and give you all a little laugh and just, you know, move on. So I don't foresee any hauls in April. Hopefully in May. But yeah. And then these last are birthday books. So, you know, people told me that books you're given for your birthday don't count on your TBR. They don't count against you. And while I really appreciate the sentiment, they are actually there. They're not ghosty books. They're actually there. It's kind of like those calories, you know, if you break a cookie, it doesn't count, or, you know, birthday eats, those calories, they show up, friends. Anyway, so yes, but I gave myself the grace of counting the birthday books in April since I'd already maxed out March quotas with the Book Outlet haul. That Book Outlet, I gotta stay away, friends. Don't even look. I think I do pretty good with Book Outlet through the year. It's the Thanksgiving, Christmas, Boxing Day sales, and then my birthday, you know. But I think I'm going to be good with that for all summer long. We'll see. But anyway, here are the birthday books. I've got 4 more, and then I will just be quiet and be done. And thank you so much. So from Britta Bowler, I have The Last Summer by Ricarda Hugh. Gorgeous little French flap edition with included bookmark. And this is translated from the German, so I can do it for my German reads this year. Translated by Jamie Bullock. So, lovely little book there. Thank you so much, Britta. From my sister and niece and Gabriel actually already did have this on his bookshelves that I bought for him, I think, but he's trashed it. So I'm going to keep this nice edition and read it myself. The Lion in the Living Room, How House Cats Tamed Us and Took Over the World by Abigail Tucker. So cute. Okay. You know I love my kitties. Right, Boo? She's contemplating life over there. And then all the way from Canada, Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton. Hashtag I'll see April, friends. So yes, I have been eager to get to this one ever since hearing everyone gush about it last year. And look. Oh. I have an O Canada bookmark all the way from Canada. I think he went to visit family in December, so thank you, Sean, the book maniac. That came all the way from Japan. To me, an Australian read with a Canadian bookmark. I mean, the international love I feel right now is huge. And last but certainly not least, I got You Never Forget Your First, a biography of George Washington by Alexis Coe. This was from the lovely Jacqueline from 6 Minutes for Me, in support of independent booksellers, and it came in a gorgeous package from, I think it was Old Town Books in Alexandria, Virginia, I believe. Anyway, really looking forward to getting to this. What a cutie. So thank you so much, Jacqueline and friends. Thank you all for watching. I hope you are staying safe and healthy and responsible. And yes, thanks so much for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.